Cannot be added. Can be removed, but can't be added. Hi everyone. Today we are going to have a roundtable conference, roundtable talk about consulting. So mainly focused on the summer internship, and we have 3 people here who have got a summer internship in consulting. So look at their profile. We'll talk about various things about them. So before I go into that, if you can just introduce about your profile at the company.
Hello everyone, my name is Deepraj Duri. So I am currently interning at Piramal Capital Housing Finance Limited, and my role is in credit policy. So what I am doing is part of automation of the system, so it's like a process improvement.
Hello everyone, my name is Mithali Jain and I'm working with GEP, and currently I'm working in the procurement process. So basically it's the facility management. I have to help my client in reducing the cost.
Hello guys, I am Sakshi Agarwal. I am also interning with GP currently, and mine is a telecom client. So I have a process improvement plan for them. I have to increase their recovery and work on those domains for the client.
So if I look at all of you are working in different domain areas. You're working for EdTech, telecom, and then banking, but profile is same. Mota profile is same. That you have to improve the process. So process improvement is one of the main aspect of consulting. So I have worked for almost 5 years in consulting after my MBA, and main area was BPM, business process improvement. End of the day, everything boils down to that, how much extra I can get, or what. Now the second question I have to you is, now students are going to join the college now. They have this, they're waiting for the results. Once the result is out, they pay the fees and join the college. So we are sitting at home for 2 months. Any advice you would like to give, because you were there in the same situation last year? So anything which you say they could have done. For example, for me, if I'm teaching maths, agar tumko formula aata, it would be very easy for you in the class. So your formula ek bar dekh ke aa jao. So something like that you advise would like to give to students.
So nothing major, but if you can brush up on your communication skills, and if you are like really enthusiastic about joining a B school and doing well at it, so probably the trending skills you can learn the trending skills, so that it helps you in your summer placement processes as well. So skills like Dynamic Excel or Power BI could really come into help.
I'll just add to what she said. You may do courses in Power BI or the Excel, but you need to be proficient. You can't just do a 1 week course and come and say you are proficient. You have to get data sets, work continuously on that, and make sure that you are sufficiently good enough that it can directly be used in the company and all.
But the problem is some internships start in 1 week at time. So the moment you join the college, within 1 month the company start coming. There's not enough time to become expert in that area. So are you okay with the 1 week certificate, or you want him to be expert? Then otherwise no value of the certificate.
Only thing is, even if it is 1 week, don't just do the theoretical part. You have to use the actual data and do the operations on the actual data. That will help you a lot in that case.
I'd like to add on that. So even though if your course is of 1 week, it doesn't mean you have to restrict yourself to that. You can go on learning after that, exploring different stuff. Just go on Excel, go explore random buttons, random functions, and that is how you grow. Not just by learning by the active learning. You have to learn on yourself also. Try developing the skills which you want. And also apart from that, I feel that presentation skills and how you express yourself is very important, because while you are presenting to the clients, while you are presenting to your seniors, it's very important that you communicate your message very well to them.
I'll just add on one quick point here. So even if you know all the skills or you don't, just to add on there, the companies will take care of you. They will teach you. So it's not like that you mandatorily have to have those skills in order to get placements. But if you do, then it's a cherry on the cake. So yeah.
So I feel you have to do the course just to stand out among the other people. Otherwise, you don't need to do anything. Your company, wherever you go, they will obviously have to explain you everything again from scratch. And same thing go for the MB college as well. Once you join the B school, everything will be taught there. I feel the only thing you need to know is confidence.
Yes,
So, yeah.
that is a must.
You need English, but still you don't. If we're Indian, the companies now know that don't expect us to be very good in English. You should be decent English. But and if you're confident, I think all those things will be taken care of along with that. So I'm coming to your college with confidence. Okay. Now, what will you teach me, or what you learned in the college? One aspect from each of you that which you felt, कि यार, this is the best thing which college have given me. Let it be a confidence. Let it be standing on the stage. Because that, for example, I was interviewing one girl. She told me standing on the stage is something which college gave me, and nothing can beat that thing. That's a very good, easy way to say things. So, anything like to add?
Yeah. I can very well relate to that girl because for me, I'm a person who is very shy when it comes to public speaking, and the level of confidence, the level of public speaking confidence which I have gained before coming to GIM after and in this current level, it's very it's a drastic change. Like we every day in a week we have 2-3 presentations always. You have to present in front of the class of 40-50. You have to present in front of your teachers. You have to make presentations and do all the maybe just present. Without even preparation also, so that kind of gave me the confidence to yes, I can express myself in front of a gathering. So yeah, public speaking is definitely my skills which GIM has made me build up.
For me, I believe, interacting with people and, getting to understand where people come from, different cultures, backgrounds, aspects, and, gelling up with them, and it broadens your horizon. So basically, a residential campus as ours in GIM really helps and nurtures you in becoming a person who's more adaptable and accepting of other people, and it forces you to come out of your shell and mingle up with people from different walks of your life. So I believe that's a very great learning which you should look forward to.
I'll add to what she said. Yes, you can come with confidence, but you'll definitely see in the first week the difference that the confidence is there. The level at which you enter and at the end of the week or at the end of the month. And one peculiar thing is you can't hide yourself behind anything in MBA. You have to be there. You have to be in the front seat. You have to present. You have to be at the beginning. You can't stand at the back and just watch what is going on. So that is the main thing for me.
Correct. Now, when it comes to summer placement, normally it's said that either you go for a brand name or you go for a good work. So, profile versus brand, what you feel is more important? Now you're into the this internship, inside out. What is more important, a profile or brand name?
So for me, I believe the kind of work you're doing, the profile you have is obviously more and more important than the brand you're working with, because ultimately if you're a fresher specifically, then the kind of work you're doing adds on to your persona, your career growth, and what you want to do, and makes you figure out if you want to do that thing or not in future. So I believe the kind of work you're doing is very important rather than the brand name. Of course, brand name is important. I'm not saying that it does not matter where you're working, but it might be a secondary thing for me, and the primary thing is what kind of work you're doing. Because when I talk to other people from different colleges and in our college as well, and the roles they are getting, so at the end of the day, how much money you're making, that is obviously, people think that is the primary thing, but that takes a back seat and the role takes the front seat in every aspect.
So SIP is when you have the opportunity to explore and explore things which you want to do. So even I feel that profiling and your job profile is more important as compared to the company which you are working on. And when it comes to placement, so when a company comes for a placement, they usually look on to what you did in your SIP, what skills you learned, what challenges you faced, and how you try to overcome, and they don't focus much upon which company you are working in. So I'll say that go for the profile and not just go for the brand name.
I have slightly different view. I think I am slightly inclined towards the brand because I think yes, because in the long run, when you see the brand does make a very great impact on your CV itself. You can go to the brand and you can create your own job profile or own things in the thing, but you can't create the brand itself. You can't change the brand. So when in the long run, when you see that the brand does have a very star marked in your CV, so that will have a high impact in the future run.
I have one to add. So I guess this thing for me works when it comes to placements, and when you have to actually work long term with that company and go on with your career. But when it comes to, for me, when it comes to SIP, it's like more of a learning opportunity, and not because I'm obviously most probably not gonna stick. That is just a learning experience for me for 2 months. So I'll prefer more on that part.
To summarize this conversation, so this I question, there's no end to this argument. There's no end to it. It's brand versus this thing is a continued game. So if you are not from a very good MBA college, or if you're not from a very good college itself, like I did my engineering from NIT Nagpur, so it's a top 10 engineering college in the country. So I have one brand name. So if I don't have a very bigger brand name, it's fine with me. But if you are not from a very good engineering college, very good, then having a Pepsi or a brand name is important, because at the end of the day, it's about where you worked rather than do this thing. So, but if you are strong enough, you will get a job anywhere, irrespective of that. But yeah, if you can get a brand name, like a college like your college, you are going to get a job anyways. You do your internship, you don't do your internship, still you get a final job in a good place. Right. So coming to the point is very simple. For you, it does not matter whether it's a good brand name or good profile. Is how you want to learn. You want to learn, you want to have a big brand name. But when you are from a small B school where only 20 people get a job out of 100, then the survival is more important. In that case, brand name becomes more valuable than a profile.
In our case, we do have 100% placement, so
You're safe, right? You're in a safe college.
Yeah.
So you're in a top 30 colleges in the country, then you're safe.
right.
For you, it's more about learning rather than. Normally, if I compare with food, eating food, the one who has not eaten for 3 days, it doesn't matter to him kya khana mil raha hai. For him, it's a food. But for you people, it's more about the quality of food. Correct? And that it's all summarized. So great, all the best. And the moment you talk about consulting, everyone is going to work in the same profile. Chahe you're working for a bank, you're working for a telecom company, you work for anywhere else. The concept remains same. The fundamental remains same. So whatever anyone is learning can be applied to any other industry, and I think that's the best part of MBA. So great, yeah. So thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you.
Thank you for having us here.
Thank you so much.